Hey everyone, so I'm shooting this on the iPhone 13 Pro that I just actually recently received about a couple weeks ago. And so we'll get to test the video quality from the phone. I watched the car yesterday. I went for a drive and I went to the Adams Anaheim store. It was actually a nice drive. Took the Grand Prix out for, it was like a 45-minute drive. Pretty good. I mean, the car drives good to this day. But I ended up picking up some Graphene CS3. This is really the only thing I picked up. They didn't have anything else that I really wanted to try out. But this is, if we look at the back here, is their graphene infused CS3, and you can use it as a 3-in-1 waterless wash detailer. Right now I'm using it to lightly wipe up any brake dust from yesterday. And you can see it's got the latest graphene, ceramic, and silica resin technology. The graphene oxide infused waterless wash formula delivers a gentle, safe, effective means of cutting through dirt, dust, grease, grime, while missing the E, so grim, or remaining absolutely streak-free each and every time. So, and the same protection is up to 90 days here. You can use it on coated and uncoated scent. It's got a plum scent. Actually, it does smell pretty good. So then, let me pan over real quick. So here's CS3, and the difference is this is ceramic silicon dioxide based SiO2. This has got the graphene oxide resin in it. So that's really the only difference between these two. They never did say how long this lasts. And you can see it says water-based SiO2 protection. They don't say how long it lasts. Graphene CS3 says about 90 days. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the exact same thing other than graphene oxide. So anyways, let's get to it. I didn't want it to make it super long. So all I'm doing is spraying the wheel. And it's just a light spray because, like I said, the wheels are not that dirty. And so I'll take a plush microfiber towel so it looks like it's not too dirty here. And just to show you that it is going to pick up dirt, I'll just wipe down the wheel. You can do this as often as you like. So if you want to wipe down your wheels, on a daily basis, then by all means go for it. There's really no wrong way to do detailing. I mean, just do what works for you. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, you're not supposed to be using that product for so many days. You can use it as often as you like. So I'm just going to shove my hand in here, drag the towel, and this will pick up any residual brake dust that may be on there, because after I washed it, the rotors do get rusty, and you can see I picked up all that dirt in the towel. So there's some speck right there in the corner. Okay, then I'll just come back with another towel here, and I'll just lightly buff it to a streak-free finish. And this stuff is slick, so it feels good under the towel. And this is just a quick touch-up. I left the car in the garage overnight, and I didn't want to leave it outside. I was like, it's clean. I'm debating on whether or not to go to the Adams Cars and Coffee. Depends how I feel when I wake up in the morning, if I want to take the drive out there. So I haven't decided if I want to do that. So I'll just kind of drag it in there and pick up any excess product. I'm not too concerned of it streaking in there. It's not a big deal because nobody's gonna see in there. So really that's all there is to using the Graphene CS3. I'll show you the beating of it the next wash, but it's a good waterless wash alternative. If you want to just use something that has some protection behind, this is probably a decent option to use. These have the Adams graphene coating on there, so it kind of just pairs with it. This is a good maintenance product, so you can actually just use this and then alternate between the detail spray, and then again, if you're maintaining the coating long term, go ahead and use the spray coating. So this is Adams Graphene CS3. If you guys have used it, go ahead and post some feedback. I'd like to hear what you guys think about it. I think their graphene line is actually good. You know, a lot of people give them a hard time because they're doing the fad thing of graphene, but you know what, their stuff actually works. It performs relatively well considering they're an enthusiast lineup, so just kind of consider that. But overall, I mean, I've been happy with all their graphene product line. And again, if you guys want to look for a waterless wash method to maintain your graphene ceramic coating, take a look at Graphene. So if you guys stayed long enough, this is actually bonus footage, and what I'm actually going to do on this rear wheel is I'm going to use the Adams CS3. I have a little bit left over. This is actually a real good product. I actually like this one from them. Let me pull my towels closer here since I dropped down to the ground because the sun's just beaming this way and it's just throwing things off here. So you can see the wheels are not that dirty. Again, I drove it yesterday, so I'm just picking up any residual light brake dust. You can see that there's a little bit of dirt in there just from the brake. But again, if you maintain your wheels, you don't have to go through all that cleaning process. So let's just go ahead and use CS3. And yes, their ceramic stuff works on their graphene stuff. You know, remember, graphene coatings are ceramic at their base level. So again, you're just going to do the same type of thing here. Just wipe down. I like this new version. This new version is so much better than the original, less streaky. So again, just push the towel through here. Actually, I should have started from the top because then I can just let the towel slide all the way down to the bottom. It's harder to shoot this on the iPhone than it is with the GoPro. I just left the GoPro in the house and I didn't want to go get it because I was in the middle of wiping down the Grand Prix. So you can see I picked up dirt on there as well. Let me flip this towel to a cleaner side and then just buff off any excess product. The graphene one, actually the slickness feels about the same. Which again would make sense because they're probably just using their regular CS3 and they're just mixing the graphene oxide resin in there. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I will just go ahead and lightly buff off any excess product in the barrel of the wheel here. Alright, that's pretty much it. So there's still some residual dirt somewhere. I'll just clean the lug nut holes here. But primarily that's all you want to do, and we'll compare what the beading looks like on the first wash, and we'll see if it looks any different. It's kind of an unfair comparison because, you know, the fronts usually get heavier brake use because this car's front brake biased versus the rears. But again, we can at least see what the beading looks like, and we'll compare it and see what it looks like. And then again, you don't have to top. Well, that feels really good. So again, that's CS3. This is the ceramic version. So if you guys have their ceramic coating and you're looking to maintain your ceramic coating, you can just use this. If you want to stay with the Adams ceramic coating, if you have a traditional ceramic coating from another brand, you can still use this over that. This works great on any coating, to be honest. We'll try the Graphene CS3 on my dad's too as a maintenance thing, and then we'll just continue on. All right, so again, thanks for watching. This was actually longer than what I intended it to be. All right, thanks for watching.